Hi Crazy Crafters, and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be using some of your empty coffee pods to make a coffee pod ghost for all of your Halloween decorations. Now let's get to it. The materials you will need are tape, scissors, a pencil, a permanent marker, a coffee pod, tea light, white paper, and tissue paper. To start this craft, grab your white paper. Mine is 5 by 5 inches, but it can be bigger. Just I would prefer not smaller because then you might not have enough room to cut it. So take your coffee pod and put it in the center of the paper and take your pencil. And then you're going to trace a circle all around your coffee pod. Then when you're done, you can put your coffee pot off to the side with your pencil and take your scissors. Then you're gonna cut the circle, but don't cut on the line. Cut like a 1/4 of an inch bigger around the circle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just make sure that it's a little bit bigger than the circle. And the circle, it doesn't have to be like extremely perfect, like all the edges. Mine is clearly not, so just keep that in mind. Okay, you're done with these scraps, so you can put that off to the side. And then with this paper, you're gonna fold it in fourths. You don't need to like crease it or anything. And then cut right here at this point. It doesn't have to be really big because it'll be 4 times the size of what you make it. And you can always make it bigger, but you can't make it smaller. So I'm just gonna unfold that and put that off to the side along with this little scrap. Okay, next take your tissue paper and your coffee pod, and then we're gonna trace it again, just like we did on the other paper. So when you have your circle, you're gonna cut 1 inch bigger. So it doesn't have to be perfect like the last one, but make sure it's at least 1 inch. So I'm cutting, it doesn't have to be that exact, like the edges, because they'll be like draped over the tea light, like a little skirt. So when you finish cutting, take your scraps and put them off to the side. And then you're gonna fold the circle in fourths again, and then you're gonna cut. I would cut a little bit at a time. Don't cut too much because you can always make it bigger. Okay, then next, take your other circle and you're gonna tape them together. So I'm gonna make 2 little tape bubbles. If you don't know how to do that, take the edges of your tape and put them in the middle and then make them stick together so it's sticky all the way around. So I'm gonna stick that to the right of the hole, and then I'm gonna make another tape bubble and stick it on the left of the hole. And then you're gonna take the white little paper, line it up, and stick it. And then all the way around the paper, I'm just gonna fold the tissue paper over a little bit just so it gives that flared skirt effect. Take your tea light and you can place it over the little light. You can put that off to the side. Next, take your coffee pod and we're gonna draw ghost faces. So I'm gonna do a happy ghost and a scary ghost, but you can do whatever. So take your permanent marker, and on one side, I'm gonna draw a little happy ghost. So I'm gonna do 2 little circles for the eyes, and then I'm going to do a big smile, fix the eye there, with little things on the mouth. So that's my little happy ghost, and I'm actually gonna flip it over and do a scary ghost. I'm gonna do 2 dots for the eyes, 2 little lines to make it mad looking, and then a little scary mouth. You can do whatever facial expressions. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna color it in now. And that's all there is to it, to the ghost faces. Then take your tea light, flip it over, and turn it on, and then put your ghost over top. There you have it, there's your ghost. And there you have your very own coffee pod ghost to light up your spooky Halloween scenery. Thank you Crazy Crafters for tuning in. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Make sure to tell your friends. Thanks Crazy Crafters. Bye!